That's Money Brown, man. Errol Spence Jr. Boy, Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on at the fight? What is your boy Money back with another one, man? And this one here is on all the big dogs at the welterweight division, all the champions. We have Yordenis Ugas, who just retained his WBA super welterweight world title after defeating Manny Pacquiao. A lot of people thought, that he was a paper champion. Now he proved them wrong. We got the big fish, the king of the welterweight division, Errol the True Spence Jr., the WBC and IBF unified world champion. Then we have Terence Crawford, the three-division world champion, the former undisputed world champion, the current WBO welterweight world champion. Terence Crawford had some things to say about this post-fight from Yordenis Ugas. I want y'all to check this out, and I'll be back with the great assessment, family.
Bueno, yo pienso que voy en el camino que estaba, a unificarme. Ya le gané a que todo el mundo decía que es un campeón. Ahora soy campeón, unificarme.
Now the plan is to unify the title and welterweight. Everybody said that he was the champion. Now they know who the real champion is.
So does that mean Errol Spence?
¿Eso quiere decir que Errol Spence está próximamente?
El siguiente en la lista debe ser, pero estoy pensando porque se recupere.
No, he's the next one on the list that I want to fight, but most of all, I am praying that he recuperates.
Bueno, todos los cubanos estaban viendo esto, los cubanos salieron masivamente a apoyarme. ¡Patria y vida! ¡Patria y vida!
Life for the Cuban people that came out in massive amounts to come and see me.
Now, as y'all can see, man, Ugas was on fire, man, feeling good after the W. And, he said that Errol Spence is next on his list, bro. We all know that Ugas and Errol Spence was locked in to fight, right? But it fell through because of Pacquiao, and the situation happened for Ugas. But Terence Crawford, he didn't like that, man. He didn't like it. So he tweeted out, "It's funny how they walk Yordenis Ugas into saying fighting an injured man," talking about Errol Spence. Now they already trying to put that fight in the media. Makes me think a little bit. They play a dirty game, don't they? Then he said, "Don't trip, everyone. I'm moving up to 168. I can't do this anymore." So Terence Crawford is coming out, showing his disgust for Yordenis Ugas wanting to fight Errol the True Spence Jr. next, right? My thing with Terence Crawford is, you didn't want to fight Ugas, remember? You never called out Ugas when Ugas was had a proposition to fight you or Errol Spence. Bud Crawford, you have Showtime Sean Porter on your ass. Bud Crawford, you have Showtime Sean Porter on your ass. Y'all have a purse bid coming up, but you tweeting out you mad because of this man right here, ESJ, getting an opportunity to face Yordenis Ugas next. Let me tell y'all something, family. Errol the True Spence Jr. was already penciled in to face Yordenis Ugas. We all know what happened. Manny Pacquiao stepped in the way. And of course, Errol Spence is going to choose Manny Pacquiao over Yordenis Ugas because it's an opportunity of a lifetime, right? So now, Errol was supposed to fight Pac. Errol get the eye injury. Yordenis Ugas was the co-main event, was supposed to take on Fabian Madonna. It switched to Errol Spence being taken out, Yordenis Ugas being put in. But you still can't be pissed off at this king right here, Errol the True Spence Jr., for still being in position on his side of town. This is Errol Spence Jr. promotional company over here, bro. This is where he gets down at. This is what he's a part of. And last time I checked, Yordenis Ugas is a part of PBC as well. Terence Bud Crawford. You know the play. You know how business work. You understand? Errol Spence is in position to face the winner. He already told you that. He already said it doesn't matter. I will be back to face the winner of Pacquiao, Yordenis Ugas. Everybody knows that, bro. That was no secret. That was no secret at all, my friend. At all. So it wasn't that they were trying to put something out there, bro. That's bullshit what you talking about, Terence Crawford. You know it. We know it. Right? Errol Spence believes in himself. He believes in himself, bro. He don't feel like that he's gonna be out for as long as other people talking about. The man said, "I came back from worse. Went to 3 different doctors. All said the same thing. I'll be back for the winner for sure. I was taught to get through it and keep going." That's the mindset of a fucking warrior and a killer and a real champion right there. I'm coming back for the winner of Yordenis Ugas, Manny Pacquiao, Yordenis Ugas, either way you want to put it. But Terence Bud Crawford, you have no reason to be showing that disgust towards Yordenis Ugas and Jordan Plant, asking him, is Errol Spence next? When we all know PBC on Fox is with who? PBC. They're going to deal with who? PBC fighters. That's common sense. And you know it. You know it. You understand what I'm saying? So let's not get ahead of ourselves or act like a little chump or a little crybaby now. You got an opportunity to fight Showtime Sean Porter. Let's see if you force and make that happen. We know it's going to purse bid. But let's see how bad you want it. Let's see how bad you want one of these PBC guys like you say. Oh, they had to be forced into the ring with me. Showtime Sean Porter had to be forced into the ring with me. Then you had your little crony, Bernie the Boxer, coming out talking about Ugas ducking you. What the fuck is Ugas ducking you for when he wanted to fight you or Errol the True Spence Jr., bro? He been trying to fight you. But the difference is, Errol Spence bring a bigger bag than Terence Bud Crawford to the table. Errol Spence is a more easier fight to make because they on the same side of the street. They both were Al Heyman, right? Al Heyman treats his fighters damn good. You know what I mean? You have a few fighters that's speaking on him out here and out there. But for the majority, Al Heyman treats his fighters damn good. Yordenis Ugas just got the opportunity of a lifetime to fight Manny Pacquiao and he won. You think he's not going to thank Al for that? You think he's not going to tell Al, I appreciate that situation? Even though, to me, Ugas saved the card because with no Yordenis Ugas, there's no card. The whole thing gets scrapped. And Manny Pacquiao really be pissed off because he don't get a paycheck and he worked his ass off to be in that position only for the card to fall through because ESJ caught an eye injury. But at the end of the day, man, common sense let us know that Errol Spence and Yordenis Ugas would be next if Yordenis Ugas won the fight. They was already penciled in for the fight. So why won't they revisit the fight? Why won't they revisit the fight? It's a unification bout. If you ask Yordenis Ugas, which one would you rather fight out of Errol Spence, the unified champion, the man that been on pay-per-view 3 times in a row, going on his 4th time in a row, right? The man that's going to bring you the biggest payday and put you on the biggest stage? Or would you rather fight Terence T. Bud Crawford, who is a hell of a champion, who is a 3-division world champion, the former undisputed world champion, the current WO welterweight world champion, but you don't know what his promoters are going to bring to the table. You don't know if his promoter is going to pay you what you feel like you deserve. You don't know if it's going to be on pay-per-view. You don't know none of this shit. You don't know how big the fight going to be. To us, the fans, we love the fight. I won't mind saying Ugas versus Terence Bud Crawford. I feel like it's a hell of a fight. But being in Yordenis Ugas' position, he's going to choose Errol the True Spence Jr. 10 times out of 10. 10 times out of 10, bro. Period. Because it brings you more money. It's a bigger platform. It's on your side of the street. It's more easy to get made. Now, he did say first thing first, he want Errol Spence to heal up. But with Terence Bud Crawford said they walked him into a question to fight an injured man, he's not fighting an injured man. About time, the time goes on, Errol Spence should be healed and ready to go. He should be healed and ready to go. But guess what, bud? If he's not ready to go, right, would you be in position to go? Will you be in position to go? Or would your promoter put up the money for the Yordenis Ugas fight? Or will PBC have to offer the purse to get Bud to come over to fight Yordenis Ugas? How will it go, Bud? Because you're not on your fucking promoter ass to get the Yordenis Ugas fight. You never was. If that was the case, you would have been trying to fight him when they elevated him to the WBA Super Champion. And I didn't see no moves or no effort put forward for Terence Bud Crawford trying to get Bob Erm to get the Yordenis Ugas fight, bro. I didn't see no effort being put forward. But now that Ugas just beat Manny Pacquiao, he got his buzz going. I repeat, now that Ugas beat Manny Pacquiao and he got his buzz going, right? Now you want to open up your mouth and act like you want to face Yordenis Ugas. When at first you wanted no parts of him because guess what? You thought he didn't bring shit to the table. And maybe you was right. It wasn't a bigger fight than a Manny Pacquiao or Errol the True Spence Jr. But he was still a world champion. He was still a world champion. And you made no effort. Y'all know Errol Spence was fit to fight Manny Pacquiao, but at first him and Ugas was on the table and it was going to happen. It was going to happen. You feel me? At least Errol Spence was respecting Ugas as a world champion and was going to fight him until Manny Pacquiao stepped in. That's what made Ugas and Pacquiao that much more, meaningful. And then Pacquiao tried to get his title back, and they was going to take it from Ugas. Ugas was still a champion. I mean, they let him stay the champion. So it was more personal for Ugas against Pacquiao. But Errol Spence respected Ugas as a world champion and was going to fight him. You didn't put no effort forward, bud. You didn't put no effort forward. So when I'm looking at this shit and I'm really, breaking it down, Terence T-Boy Crawford, you have no reason to be pissed off at Errol Spence or Yordenis Ugas if they face each other, right? You have no reason to be pissed off that Jordan Plant asked the question, is Errol Spence next, because he said he wanted to unify, right? You know PBC wasn't going to speak your name on their platform unless you come on over. But right now you got an opportunity to face Showtime Sean Porter. Let's see that fight. Let's see you get through that fight, and then we'll say what's next for Terence Boy Crawford. But all you can do is fight one fight at a time, champ. Yordenis Ugas will not be ready to fight you next in no fucking September or October. He have to heal up from that grueling fight with Manny Pacquiao. Now, if you want Ugas, go beat Porter next. Leave Top Rank, go over to PBC, and put yourself in position to face Yordenis Ugas. Because if you leave Top Rank and go to PBC, you will have an opportunity to fight him. If Errol Spence don't heal in time, Terence Boy Crawford will be there to fight him. Instead of saying some bullshit on the sideline talking about they play a dirty game and you're on your way to 168, prove to us that you want the fights. Leave Top Rank, go to PBC, put yourself in a better position. Until then, don't talk about shit wrong with Yordenis Ugas wanting to fight Errol Spence next. Because all the people with common sense know that was the next fight. Hands down like 6:30. Stop being jealous, bud. Stop being jealous, bro. Step it up. Good luck to you in Sean Porter fight. Good luck to Ugas. Shouts out to my dude ESJ. Get well soon. Come back and show these people why you the big fish. Until then, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC moving and nobody's safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down. Big dog status, family.